Hey guys, I'm Jinx, and welcome back to the Red Strings Club. So soon? Didn't expect anyone else tonight. Do you want me to check their background? Yes, please. N- Naima Kos, 34 years old. She's a corporate lawyer at Supercontinent. Footage from nearby locations shows that she's been shadowing Diana. Oh, this may be troublesome. Do you want me to drive her away? You can do that? I could send a fake emergency meeting request to her phone, for example. Your skill set begins to seem uncanny. Do you want me to drive her away? No, let her in. If fate brought her to the Right Strings Club, there has to be a reason. And we're happily going to exploit that. Wonderful. She has one of those things that Brandeis does as well. Welcome to the Red Strings Club. Absinthe on the rocks, please. Welcome to the Red Strings Club, miss. I'm afraid I can't just serve that to you. This is not your usual bar. Here, you tell me how you feel, and I fix you a matching drink. I see. Then I feel like asking you a series of questions regarding why you're prying into my client's business. How dry. You must be a lawyer, no? That's correct. I'm here representing Supercontinent's interests. What was Diana Mays's business here? Hold your horses now. Apart from serving drinks, I'm also an information broker. So, questions have a price tag in this club. Okay, how much? Here's my deal. You ask me as many questions as you want, then I get to ask you as many questions myself. That many questions myself. Fair enough? Although I should inform you that, unlike you, I won't be able to disclose any of my clients' sensitive information. Fair enough? Although I must let you know that, unlike you, I know my way around empathy and subtlety. You risk leaving more information than you might think. I'll take my chances, Mr. The name's Donovan, owner of the Red Strings Club. Nice to meet you. I am Naima Kos, corporate lawyer at Supercontinent. Shall we commence business? Fire away. What was Diana Mays' business here? She's an old friend. I wanted to gather some insight. Jesus. Hired her to do some implant work. No, she's an old friend. Oh, she's just an old friend. She pays me a visit every now and then. We had a drink and caught up. That's it. Please, at least have the decency not to lie to me. I won't lie to you either. If I can't disclose something, I will clearly specify so. Except that that was the truth, Miss Cos. Friendship might sound... Sorry. Friendship might sound alien in your world, but we still keep loving each other on on the street level. Kept Diana safe. Yeah, good. We passed and we kept her safe. Perfect. Next question is about the Proxima organization. They've been making trouble for my client lately. I'd like to know exactly what Proxima's got on Supercontinent Limited. That's limited. That means limited, right? What does Proxima have on Supercontinent? Proxima snatched an Akara unit. Lie. Proxima knows about your new CEO. Huh. Tell her about Adrienne's finding. Well, I guess you're aware that a Proxima agent died in your clinics recently. Can't comment, but please continue. It so happens that that agent managed to access some juicy intel from one of your executives. More precisely, about social psyche welfare and the mirror neuron algorithm. Ring any bells? That's enough. Next question. Your ellipses are quite revealing, you know that? Next question. Where is Joanna Septis? Come again? Where is Joanna Septis? You're saying that as if I should know her. What a poor information broker dealer you are if you don't even know Supercontinent's chief operations officer. What's the matter? Is she missing? Forget about it. She is missing. That was all I had to ask. My turn then? Go ahead. You have 3 questions. I can't have you sitting there without a drink, though. It's a club after all. Okay, but I won't be telling you how I feel or any of that nonsense. Don't worry. You let me know enough about yourself already. Enough about yourself already for me to work my magic. Trust me, you'll like this. Stress, ambition, remorse. All fucking right. Let's make it remorseful. And this is the pill. Alright, to reset. I don't want to use that yet. So she knows about the mirror, whatever. Stress, ambition, remorse. When do they plan? What role? I mean, I need to see the questions. What role do Akaras have? Why is Supercontinent doing this? Stress may be good. For certain questions, obviously. I want to see real quick. Alexander's High Roller Bourbon, yeah. Exactly, that's that. Then we have Deep Down Vodka, which is this. Westward Absinthe, which is this here. And Tequila Carlos Derecho. The right. Alright. Which is that one. Alright. So bourbon goes up, vodka goes down, absinthe goes left, and tequila goes right. I wanted to see that because that was necessary for one of the questions with about Diana. So Alexander's High Roller Bourbon. With the highest rye count of any bourbon on the market, the carefully constructed spice profile of this spirit will make an intense impression on your tongue before its smooth finish exalts your very soul to rarely met heights. Deep Down Vodka. The slightly sweet and grainy palate of this ultra premium vodka manages to be soft yet spellbinding at every level. As if its subtle, eerie, earthy nut flavors emerge. As its subtle, earthy nut flavors emerge, your psyche will dive down into your innermost impulses. Westward Absinthe. Distilled in the oldest absinthe stills in the world, this hand-selected combination of 19 herbs, including Westward Star and anise, will dance in your mouth and nose, appealing to the left, warmer side of your heart. Of course. Tequila Carlos Derecho. With only 80 bottles produced each year. How the fuck do they stay in business? I mean, they have to have more, unless it's very, very valuable, one bottle. Whatever. With only 80 bottles produced each year, this exclusive tequila, rich in toasted... What? In toasted agave? Is that what it says? I don't know that word. Flavors and smoky aromas will light a fire in you. Its secret recipe is scientifically proven to intensely stimulate the right side of your brain. Is that the logical or creative side? I don't know. Let's go into remorse. Because if that means something happened, or, she's obviously remorseful about something, she regrets something, maybe. So, finding out what that something is would be good. Shit, too much. Hold on. That was too much gone. There we go. And a bit to the right with tequila. I'm sorry for saying it like that. And a bit of ice. Perfect. I have to admit, you serve good stuff here. What am I doing at a bar at a time like this? Something troubling you? Remorse? No, nothing. Not my place to judge a client. Just ask you questions. Could you be going through an Ethical crisis. Let's dig in. 3 questions left. Choose the topic wisely. Alright. What's the deal with Joanna? Tell me more about legality. Why didn't the CEO tell me about you? Will everything be ready for the unveiling next week? Oh, we can open this up. Perfect. Who's the highest authority? Remorse. Oh, no. Well, if she's responsible for Joanna going missing, then remorse would be perfect. But I don't know how much information she would have about that, considering she asked us where she is. Tell me more about social psyche welfare's legality. She's remorseful. The others were stress and something else. If we make her stressful and then ask this, I think this should be our last question. You know, the bluff. Because if we bluff and say, yo, is it next week? You know, we're trying to figure out if the unveiling is next week. And if that's wrong and she knows when it is, she's gonna storm out of here probably. Like, she's gonna end the conversation and just leave. So I think we should ask this last, the bluff. What's the deal? What's the deal with Joanna's sepsis? It's only natural she's missing. Do you mind telling me more? Maybe I can help you with this. For the record, I'm only sharing this because Joanna's life might be in danger. Otherwise, I would never break attorney-client privilege. Don't worry. It's very clear to me what detestably professional you are. So what happened to Joanna? Last thing we know is that some of her co-workers heard her crying in the bathroom. That's very unlike her. So the theory is that there might be a problem with her implants. Or that someone drugged her. We need to track her down before she does something stupid. I've already said enough. Knowing that, have you heard anything that might be able to help us? I'm perplexed. Nothing has reached my ears yet, though. I'll stay on the lookout for any clues, and I'll call you if I find out anything useful. At a price, of course. Money's not a problem. So if you find anything, just call me, and you'll be appropriately rewarded. It's going through an ethical crisis. Huh. It seems that Ariadne's rogue implants have fulfilled their purpose. Akara gave Joanna the hippie, which magnifies compassion. Maybe she was having second thoughts and broke down. 2 questions left. Choose the topic wisely. Alright, before we do, I want to see what ambition, stress, and remorse. If we make her ambitious, it's alright, to get her ambitious side out is just absinthe. Just a big old glass of absinthe and a couple of ice cubes, and that's it. Oh, right, she did. So I got my absinthe on the rocks in the end. You really know your game, though. This is the best glass of absinthe I've ever had. Really invigorating. I feel great. Ambition, yeah. Glad you like it. She seems to be power drunk. Time to attack. 2 questions left. Choose the topic wisely. Power drunk. I mean, don't we know? Like, wouldn't the highest authority be Diana as a director? Unless there's somebody above. Who's the highest authority on the SPW plan? What do you mean? If I sought to change someone's mind regarding SPW's direction, who would I speak with? Why should I tell you that? Meaning you don't really know? Or an executive's name's public domain? Because you're not that bad. No, if you say public domain, she's just gonna come with Diana probably. Meaning you don't really know her. Meaning you don't really know. You shouldn't expect that from a lawyer after all. Shit. What? You're not there to call shots, you're just there to... Oh! Right, she's power drunk, so we're belittling her. Perfect! Hell yeah! Manipulation! You're not there to call shots, you're just there to execute them. Sorry, next question. Wait, I might not be an executive, but I certainly play a critical role in assessing the viability of the project. Us lawyers can enable or truncate their plans. You telling me you could truncate SPW now? Not at this stage, no. Who then? Roles of responsibility and hierarchy are pretty blurred between the executives. Names. Joanna Sepsis or Francis Cosanet could. They're COO and CTO. Adrian Ferguson has a lot of pull on the project too. Nice, thank you. Well, that fucking Chief Technical Officer. They could. Wonderful. So, Joanne would ideally be the person we would need to get help from, because she's the one we gave compassion to. Alright, perfect. Alright, and now I'd like to find out when it is. So we're gonna bluff. Okay, last question. We're gonna bluff about this, so I'm gonna make her stressful. Because if we are right, then... I don't know, her being stressful by the time limit might help? I hope. Oh, shit. There we go. I want to do... just splatter a little bit in there, come on. God damn it, that's too much. It's a little bit out. That was too much out, whatever. And let's add a bit of absinthe, maybe it'll just auto work. Alright, come on, just a tiny bit of bourbon. Tiny bit. Tiny bit. And then one of these. Perfect. Look, I shouldn't be wasting my... Look, I shouldn't be wasting my time here. Make your questions quick, I have a lot on my plate. Drink won't hurt. What the fuck? A drink won't hurt. Relax. She looks stressed. Let's exploit that. Okay, last question. Will everything be ready for the unveiling of SPW next week? Huh. Fuck me, it can't be next week. That's what my people on the inside told me. Those clowns from marketing are going to hear from me. They're always cleaning up after... What? We're always cleaning up after them in the legal department. A couple of my journal friends already know. They told me they're even doing TV. Who's in charge of marketing? Who's in charge of marketing? Of the marketing? Shouldn't you know it already? Shit! Well, I don't. If you tell me their name, I might be able to get you some leverage over them. See, in this case, I wouldn't mind a dirty ace up my sleeve. Marketing chief is Larissa Robillard. Oh, Larissa! No wonder they're so hard to control. You know her? She's one of the wildest night beasts Neon has ever witnessed. What the fuck does that sentence mean? If you ever run a club in the city, you're fated to meet her. I shouldn't be surprised. So, any dirt on her? That's a tough one. I mean, she's involved in so many scandals, but she's more proud than ashamed. I'll do more asking and see what I can get for you. Lewis Roberts, the marketing director. Perfect. How much will this cost me? This one's free. Or better put, you already paid. Okay. Well, I'm afraid you've run out of questions. I've got too much to do tonight. Goodbye. Sure, go and spread law throughout town. You seem to be enjoying yourself. So just in case, I'll inform you of the current situation. Supercontinent's going through turbulent times right now. That's good. That spells change for a company. I've seen it many times. But in the process, there's usually a trail of casualties. The way you're playing right now, you've got a ticket to become one of them. Be warned, Mr. Bartender. I didn't know corporate lawyers were in the business of extending such stylish death threats. Huh. There are many fates worse than death went up against corporate law. Have a good night. Well, that got serious. Thank you for coming. See you next time. Was my performance to your satisfaction this time? Excellent. Thank you very much. So, quiz time now? If you please. Of course. I find it quite amusing, in fact. 7 out of 10 or more earns me a prize, right? Go ahead. Is Naima Cross a psychopath? Huh. Does she lack empathy? What? You weren't going to ask me if she was attracted to me this time? That's irrelevant in for Naima's case. Answer the question, please. Is Naima Cross a psychopath? Huh. She didn't seem very empathetic at all, I don't think. And that's basically the only thing I have to go off of, so I'm gonna say yes. What is her top priority right now? To investigate Diana's loyalty, to find... Her top priority. Investigate Diana's loyalty. I don't know. To find Joanna's septis? Septis? To assess the danger posed by Proxima. Maybe... Well, I mean, she was investigating Diana's loyalty right now. I want to say... Either one of these two. I don't think it's the Proxima one. Or Proxima. Actually, Proxima sounds better, I think. I'm gonna say that. I don't know. This would be a high priority, but her top priority... Let's say Joanna Septis, even though that might be wrong. Is SPW in jeopardy? Right now? Yes, because of Joanna. Does Naima know about the M&A? Yes, I think so. Does Naima perceive you as a threat? Yes, I think so. Is Naima capable of betraying Supercontinent? I think so. I must say no. Is she capable of covering murder for her employer? Yes. Is she capable of committing murder for her employer? Yes. Regarding social psyche welfare, does Naima believe SPW is a good thing? I don't think she cares. Said no. Do you think technology manufacturers have the right to alter their products after sale? What do you mean? If Supercontinent designed, created, created and distributed the human upgrades, do they have the right to modify them? As in, by adding SPW to them, among other things. Do they have the right to modify them? No, once purchased is yours. No technology bears responsibility. Yes, but they should be clear about it. Yes. We wouldn't have it without them after all. Huh. I kind of feel like she's also asking that about herself. What the fuck? Sorry, I just had that in my mind. They are asking that about themselves, Akara. Did I call them she a bunch of times throughout this episode? I might have. I apologize. I feel like they're also asking that about themselves. I mean, for product, sure, once purchased, it's yours. I don't know what technology bears responsibility means. Do they have the right to modify them? No, because technology bears responsibility. What does that mean? Does that mean that they can't, or that they don't have the right to modify them because it would be irresponsible? Because you need to be responsible when handling technology? Huh. Like that's what I'm getting from that, from this answer. But I don't know if that would like upset them, upset Akara if I said that. But this might also, I'm gonna go with this. No, technology bears responsibility. Isn't like art where the author can rightfully mutate their creation as they please. Something you make accessible to the public that heavily impacts everyday life. It bears many ethical liabilities. Alright, I'm fine with that answer, I think. And why does an artist have the right to mutate their work as they please? Because it's ultimately theirs. Art is personal. And isn't technology the same? That's the boundary between art and so-called technology. What's the boundary, sorry? Basically, consumer products affect everyday life and society. They carry a lot of responsibility. Art can change society the same as technology. Let's say then that the line is in how they do so. Art affects the world by permeation. It is perceived. But technology physically changes how people interact with the world. Art changes our understanding, while technology changes our verbs. I see. Told Akara technology makers must be responsible for changes in society. I mean, yeah, I guess, yeah. It's very interesting how humans classify reality through language. Thank you. Was that question just food for thought anyway? Indeed. It was the 10th question. Thank you for elaborating. And, well, how did I do? You've answered 7 out of 10 questions correctly. Congratulations, you won. Goddamn close one, though. Wonderful. What did I win? A short-term memory resetter. Another one. So we got 2 now. Passed Akara's quiz about Neymar. Well, there's still, oh god, there's still a bit to go, huh? A bit to happen. What? Oh, that's right. Brandeis fell out of the Supercontinent's tower. That's what we saw in the beginning. Alright. Oh, I thought it was going to be a different prize this time. Oh, I'm sorry. You're right that variety in rewards can improve the game's design. I tried to think of something different. Oh, sorry. I clicked. It's okay, don't worry about it. Although I gotta confess, the anticipation has me excited for the next game already. Glad to hear you're having fun. Listen. I think I'm gonna close for today. My gut tells me we won't be getting any more clients until tomorrow. Yes, it doesn't look like it. Can you tell too? Do you have instincts? What you humans call instincts are just deductions your brain has drawn for you. You simply can't follow the logical sequence to the vast amount of data your brain processes. Unlike you, I am able to keep up with my brain. So basically, yes, you got this right. We won't be having any more clients tonight. Good to hear. Because my leg is killing me. Let's call it a night. Alright. Well, so, Vega, we've heard about her before. Before we continue, I am going to end this one here. I'm going to call it an episode. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. And I'll see you all next time. Auf Wiedersehen.